So what if I told you that one of Nigeria's most successful filmmakers just laid out her entire playbook? I'm not talking about just motivation or hype. I'm talking about a repeatable, working system for success. And today, we're gonna break it all down. Let's just dive right in. You see, a lot of people hear her words, but they completely miss the structure underneath. We're not just here to listen to what she said, we're here to understand how she thinks. And this slide, this really gets to the heart of it. We're moving away from that temporary feeling you get from a motivational speech and into repeatable principles. It's about shifting our own mindset from just hearing her to truly understanding her. All right, so let's deconstruct the system that's behind all of her massive success, starting with the one core idea that holds everything else up. This is it. This is the foundation. It sounds so simple, right? But this one phrase, it's intentionality for me, that's the master key to her entire way of operating. What's really interesting is what intentionality isn't. See, most people just react. They guess, they kind of hope for the best. Her approach is the total opposite. Every choice is deliberate. Every move is strategic. And this is where it all clicks. When every single step you take is on purpose, the results you get, they stop being accidents. They become expected outcomes. What she's really doing is taking luck out of the equation. Okay, so you have this foundation of intentionality, but how does that actually show up in her filmmaking and her storytelling? Well, the very first pillar of her craft is all about connection. She's not aiming for some abstract, high-concept ideas. Nope, she's focused on real stories, real humor, and real life. This is such a powerful way to think about it. The goal isn't to make art that makes people go, wow, look how talented she is. The goal is to create stories that make people say, oh my gosh, I know someone exactly like that. When people see themselves in your work, they don't just watch it, they feel it. But you know, a relatable story is nothing without solid execution. Her success is really built on these three pillars: quality that she never compromises on, consistency you can always count on, and a discipline that is just relentless. This quote, this tells you everything you need to know about her mindset. For almost anyone else, breaking a box office record is the finish line. It's time to celebrate, right? For her, it's just a signal that the work is connecting, and it's time to get back to it and push even harder. Now, let's be real. Maintaining that insane level of quality is not easy. It has a real cost, and it means setting incredibly high standards, not just for herself, but for her whole team. And this is a non-negotiable part of her system. It's not about being difficult just for the sake of it. It's about protecting the vision. She knows that even one small compromise on standards could unravel the whole thing. And her strictness isn't random. It follows this really clear three-step logic. First, you set the standard ridiculously high. Do it well or don't even bother. Second, you demand that people listen. Raw talent means nothing if it isn't coachable. And third, you achieve the vision, because in the end, the results are what justify that tough process. Just think about that for a second. This is a level of discipline so intense that it's almost scary, even to her. It just shows you the extreme level she operates on every single day, a level most of us just aren't willing to commit to. And here's the other side of that coin, the personal trade-off. For her, lonely at the top isn't some cliche. It's the reality of her life. This level of success demands a steep personal price. And the crucial takeaway here is that discipline isn't just about what you do, it's about what you refuse to do. It means saying no all the time. It means protecting your energy and your mental health fiercely. And it means accepting that you're just not going to have access to certain people or lifestyles anymore. That's the price of focus. And this really nails the lesson here. Her intense focus on mental health and setting firm boundaries. That's not weakness. That is the very thing that makes her long-term success even possible. It's a strategic necessity. So you've got this incredible discipline, these firm boundaries, this intense focus. What's it all for? It all serves a single, powerful vision for what's next. And here it is. This is the ultimate goal. The challenge isn't just to get bigger, it's to scale globally without losing the very thing that makes her work special in the first place. It's about expanding without watering down her authenticity. And her vision for this is so clear. It's not about copying what works in other markets. It's about taking authentic, relatable African stories and making them connect with people all over the world. It's about creating and owning a unique space in the global market, not just trying to compete in someone else's. So let's put it all together now. Here's the full system, from that core mindset all the way up to our global vision. Here it is, the whole system in 5 parts. It all starts with radical intentionality. That leads you to create relatable stories. Those stories are then brought to life with uncompromising quality, which is maintained through extreme discipline. And the whole thing is sustained over the long haul by having clear protective boundaries. And that really leaves us with this one final thought. Everybody's looking for the secret, right? The shortcut, the magic bullet for success. But what this shows us is that her success, it's not built on secrets at all. It's built on a structure. So the real question isn't what are her secrets? It's, are you willing to do the hard work of building a structure of your own?